Hey everyone, welcome to another review. I'm Zoo, this is my dad.
Hey, how y'all doing?
And today we're reviewing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Crazy.
Released in 2017. I'm laughing at your you're like, hey, how you doing?
Huh?
Oh,
yeah. I gotta switch it up for the people. Say
No,
something else.
True. I have to think of a different intro. But.
No, I don't want to know. But
You want to get into a quick synopsis of the story? Or you want me to describe it?
Yeah, you describe it. This your, I like it, but this more your speed.
So basically, a Spider-Man, been Spider-Man for a while, he dies.
Well, we don't really gotta do this no more.
We don't?
Alright. Let's just get into it. We'll go through it as we go.
What's your review of the movie? I do this occasionally.
Oh, I love the movie. Other than one major problem I had with the movie. So I might not like the movie. How in the fuck is this boy named Miles Morales? And his mother and father together. And his father name is Jefferson Davis. How the do he have another last name? How do he have his mom last name? I don't even get that. Like, Stan Lee and them some trash. Whoever created this character is a piece of garbage.
I believe.
Because they don't have no respect for black people.
That's how you did it.
Because how the hell he has the Spanish last name and his mother married to his father. And the father last name Davis, his name Morales. This movie's some shit. Go ahead. Tell how you feel.
I like the shots. It looked very comic booky at certain times.
Yeah, I mean, it's drawn well, but whoever created Miles Morales is the worst person ever. Racist as shit.
Most people agree with you that they don't like the creator, but for different reasons.
Yeah, I don't like him because that's whack. But go ahead, finish saying.
Anyway, let's get into the characters. Oh. Forgive us for that technical difficulty.
Man.
Who you want to start off
The
with?
set ain't even like it. That's why it fell down. I said, I don't like this shit.
My first character is Miles. Let's get the hated character out the way.
I don't hate Miles. I
Oh,
got
you
something
hate
against the creator.
Oh, you like the character?
Yeah, I like the character
Okay.
Miles. I just don't respect the creator.
I like Miles. He's cool.
His father's a clown. I guess that's why he probably ain't named him after his father. He's a fucking clown.
He's the newcomer to the Spider-Man thing, so he had to learn it.
Yeah.
But he's not a bad character, and he adds some new things to Spider-Man with his powers. So.
Yeah, cause he got that that invisible thing.
He can shock people.
And yeah, he can shock too.
But
he only get invisible when he's scared. Well, at first, I guess.
But then he learns to control both of them.
Yeah.
I like him though.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem now.
Let's get to the second character.
The most important character in the whole movie.
I always say him the best for last.
Oh no, I'm gonna get Peter out the way real fast. He's a jerk. He's not the Peter Parker I love. He's not your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's a jerk. Miles acts more like Peter, the Peter I like.
Than the Peter.
Than the Peter that's in this movie. Yeah, what is wrong with him? Oh no,
he's supposed to be,
He had a lot of hard times.
Mm-hmm. And he's supposed to be deeper into the thing, so.
Yeah, he worried about that woman. He let a woman ruin his whole life. A woman.
But later,
not ruin his life. No disrespect to the woman, but you got bad at crime fighting because you was worried about a girl.
But later in the movie, after meeting Miles, Miles started growing him, he started turning back into the Peter you like. Not very fast, but he starts.
Yeah, he slowly gets there.
Mm-hmm. He's funny.
Oh, he definitely funny. And he can take a beating.
His face can take a beating. I will say this, from when he's a jerk, he does drop those things like he's been doing this for a long time.
About being a jerk?
No, like saying, oh, we have to do this and this. Already knowing how to get into the base and knowing how it's going to go.
Oh, yeah. I wonder, with the changing of the thing, do it affect, like, him mentally? Like, do he know what's going on? But he's super smart anyway, so. And he older now, so he got years and years of doing this shit.
Yeah, like, that like you said, he's a jerk, but at least he's still doing.
I don't really mean he's a jerk. I'm just talking about that one scene, but yeah. And then I love Peter. I'm a big Spider-Man guy, so it hurts me when he looking like this.
I still like him.
I mean, I like him, but
let's get to let me get to another.
We've been all over the place.
Let me get to the Saints.
Well, I've been all over the place. Nah, you can go finish the characters.
I have one character left.
Who?
I say two.
I'll say.
Let me get the second.
No
one
neck.
Of my favorite.
What are you talking about? No neck.
Yes, Kingpin.
Why they draw him like that?
I guess trying to emulate the cartoon.
Hey, man, that big all shoulders, his head, bro.
His head's like where it's supposed to be.
His
like
head,
it's
like in his navel.
It's like
What, he a hunchback or something? He look like what's my man Quasimodo?
No.
He look like a big
we
Quasimodo.
We review that what's it called? Hunchback in Notre Dame.
Yeah, not that. We gotta. What you talking about? The Disney joint?
I think we can get to it like later.
Yeah, we gotta review Pinocchio and Robin Hood before that. The Disney joint.
But he's Kingpin. Basically, he's emotionally hurt because his wife and son is dead.
Yeah, in Miles Morales' world, right? Yeah, okay.
Because it's Spider-Man. Hey, actually do to him, but
yeah, do to him, but he blames Spider-Man as usual.
I mean, they walked in on him fighting him, so.
Yeah.
Just take it to another room. Just tell
it happens.
Just tell them when you hear them walking, hey, don't come in this room. Go in the other one.
Yeah.
I'm working with an associate.
But go ahead.
But anyway, he basically his driving force is just trying to get his family back. Which
I ain't mad at Kingpin for that.
I also want to bring up this weird thing he does. Like he has this pen, right? And every time I guess when he's emotionally like upset, he just clicks it until he breaks it. But then his face is just like his mouth is just all like open, and he's just looking like
staring in the
like people when you like just zone out.
Yeah, daydream and look like it.
But I like him.
Yeah, I mean,
you can relate with him.
Everybody. Anybody that care about their kids and their woman probably could relate to how you feeling. Maybe you wouldn't go as far as but then people don't have the option, so of course they would say they wouldn't. But
I would say if you have the money to build a giant machine that can,
if you can do that, you might do it. But I don't like changing the past because
it can hurt the future.
Yeah, because like if I want to see my mother again, but to see her, I might have to lose you. So she can stay where she at, and I'll keep you. But go ahead, finish telling me your story, man.
Oh, I finished. I was about to move on to my second character, Gwen. She's another one of the Spider-Mans brought in by Fix. I can't say his name. Wilson Fisk. Fisk Experiments.
Yeah.
Since Green Goblin pushed Spider-Man to the machine while it was searching the universe, it brought versions of him, not
Yeah. Because that Green Goblin looked crazy. What, he was a dragon or something?
He was on sabbatical for a long time. It looks like his mind.
Major drugs. He was over there, like when Batman caught, what you call him, taking them steroids. What's his name? Lizard.
No,
Killer Croc, yeah. Remember
had the entire tail.
He said, yeah, you could take them steroids on. He said, yeah, build up my appetite too. Want some bat. But hey, let's get back to this.
But anyway,
I apologize.
In her universe, she lost Peter Parker since he was a little.
Yeah, Peter. He was her her mentor or something, right?
No, her boyfriend.
Peter was her boy. Oh yeah.
But since
she just said her friend.
But since he didn't get his confidence, they were still bullying himself, so he turned himself into the lizard. Tried to kill a few. She stopped him and killed him.
Damn. Oh, they showed all that in this movie.
They didn't show it, but they do show her kicking his butt and him dying from it.
Oh, okay.
So she's a loner because of this. She doesn't want to kill her next friend.
Yeah, she ain't trying to get close
to people.
Yeah, but on the internet, she don't want to get close to Miles, but she ain't got she can't help it.
Her and Miles, it's clear that they like each other at least.
Yeah, that's that father side that's attracting her to Miles.
She's not a bad character.
No, she awesome. Mm-hmm.
And you understand why she stays away from people. I mean, my friend turned into a lizard and I accidentally killed him. I kind of might stay away from him.
See, I wouldn't. He said she shouldn't have turned into a lizard. If I had a girl and she turned into a lizard, I'd kill her ass too.
No, she wasn't. He wasn't attacking her. She just wouldn't let him kill the bullies.
If I'm a hero, I gotta do what heroes do, right? So, hey.
Or Peter Parker. No
Yeah.
lover, no father.
Yeah, but let's get to it.
The movie.
Yeah, we've been all over.
My first scene is what's it called? It's a little into the movie. Miles gets his power right. The spider bit him already, you know. So he has Spider-Man's power now.
Yeah. Because when it started off, it's Peter narrating, right?
Mm-hmm. He basically explains that he's been Spider-Man for 22 years.
Yeah, since he was, what, 16?
Uh-huh. Yeah. He's, no, he died at 26.
Huh?
He died at 26.
That's what they say. Remember, they were saying he died at 26 in that world. Remember? In Miles' world. Mm-hmm. But that Peter...
The Peter we know.
Peter he's still alive.
6 years. No, my bad. Their Spider-Man and their Miles' world is 22. Our Peter is 26.
What?
He been doing it for 26 years.
Yeah, 26 years. I was about to say he ain't 22. I'm almost 40.
He been doing stuff. They make some references to your favorite Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, his dancing.
Yeah. I like Tobey.
Is
he my favorite or is Andrew?
Andrew's my favorite.
Yeah, I think Andrew mine too.
But anyway, Miles gets his powers, and then one day, after his powers start, emerging, and he gets embarrassed at school. He escapes. He runs to the sewers trying to find his uncle. Actually, I don't know why he ran to the sewers. He was calling his uncle. The uncle wasn't picking up calls, and he ran to the sewers where they spray paint.
Yeah, he went to their spot where they be spray paint.
And he was thinking he was gonna be there.
Yeah, he was hoping like maybe he down there doing some work, some artwork. Since he ain't answering, so how they get when they get down there, they get locked in. So, but go ahead.
He finds this entrance to a secret laboratory from the sewer. He follows it and he keeps hearing fire, and then you eventually hear someone say Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And you see a giant green goblin chasing Spider-Man. And Spider-Man knocking him around with one fist.
Yeah, he's chasing the Peter we know. Yeah.
No, he's chasing their Peter. We know Peter.
Oh, I thought he was chasing. Yeah, their Peter because he smashed him. Yeah, that's right.
The movie does it. They call the one that Miles is with Peter B, and the one for Miles, is called
Peter A. I mean Peter Parker.
But we call him Peter A.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I forgot he was fighting him at first. That's why I like that big old dragon. Yeah. I
just have a question. I don't see Green Goblin working under anyone. He's like Joker in my mind. Like I'm either equal or above you. I don't see. The only reason I accept this is maybe his mind, is not all there, so he's more.
Yeah, but the thing about with Joker, I like with Lex, he be working with him, but then when Joker is gonna be my time. Yeah, I can play your game for right now, but once we get close to getting that Batman, then I'll switch up and flip the whole. You remember how he did? He done led Lex like that plenty of times. But go ahead.
I mean,
we two
my bad.
places.
Anyway, Green Goblin gets whooped, and a new guy in a cape called the Prowler show up.
Yeah.
And he's good hand to hand.
Yeah, hand to hand combat. He a beast. Then he got them metal hands.
And then he has some jet boots, so he can just grab
fly and do all types of wild.
Kingpin starts his device, which messes with the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
It starts glitching.
Yeah.
As we said, Green Goblin puts Spider-Man and brings the rest of the Spider people.
Yeah.
Explosion happens. Green Goblin dies. Spider-Man is mortally injured. Is that what happened when you're fading?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fading.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's dying.
Mm-hmm. He tells Miles, who he met during the fight, like, "Hey, I'm gonna teach you the ropes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Make a run for it, and with this, stop him."
Yeah, what he gave him
what's it called?
Wave jump.
His SUB, so it can turn off this device.
Yeah.
Fish show up. Kingpin shows up, crushes him to death. Probably goes after Miles. Miles escapes. Next day,
Cause Miles had his mask on, right?
No, he had his hoodie on.
Yeah, that's why the Prowler.
And with the darkness and him being feet away from Prowler at times, he can't really see him, I guess.
Yeah, because that's when Miles was turning invisible, right? No, this is before all of that. This is before all that.
And then
this the intro.
Then there is what's it called? The next day there's a funeral for Peter Parker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Miles show up at a costume show with Stan Lee's final cameo in the Spider-Man movie. Funny, he started in Spider-Man movies cameo and he ends in the cameo.
Did Stan Lee have anything to do with creating Miles Morales?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, Stan, you alright for right now.
And he says this double-worded thing like, you can do it, you're the hero. But
Yeah.
also, talking about, and Miles, that's where the suit fits, and he was like, you'll make it fit. But also, next to him, no refunds or no returns.
Say no refunds, no return.
And then he smiles at him.
Yeah, it worked the same.
We know it's, double meaning. Of course. Kill me. What's his girl name? MJ.
Yeah, MJ.
Holds a funeral for Peter saying, blah, 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 you can do it. He's like, it's me. So she like talking to Peter.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy in the crowd right next to him said, no, I don't think it's you. It's a metaphor.
Yeah, let her know, like, you think she's talking to you, buddy.
And then Miles, goes to Peter's grave after trying to, swing around.
Yeah, he was trying to use
and then he knocks out a guy. And
look like a homeless guy with the dirty trench on and all that.
And then it goes into revealing it's Peter B, and he does the same thing that the first Spider-Man did. Let's do this one more time.
Peter A.
Peter A.
Yeah.
No, it's Peter B. The one with Miles they call B, and the first one Miles me, the blonde one A.
But I'm talking about the Peter from our world is A.
For Miles it was A.
Our world. I'm talking about the Peter we know is A.
They call him B, but yes.
I don't care what they call him. I'm talking about he's A to us because he's the original. Mm-hmm. That B is from another whatever.
It basically says, I like this every time they start off. They said, let's do this one more time. Mm-hmm. And they start off with, I'm Spider-Man, or whatever their name is. He basically said he'd been doing this for years. He got married to MJ. His aunt died. He divorced MJ. Mm-hmm. Talking about he's been physically fit. He started having guts.
Would he just be eating about? He's a drunk.
He's drinking a little alcohol. He's having pizza and all this stuff.
He's all fat and stuff. Ain't working out.
He said
he don't even save people no more, do he?
I think they imply he still does the Spider-Man thing from time to time, but it's not like his old time.
But walking around with the whole uniform
with a trench coat
on, man, tripping like I don't know what.
And then when he was pulled to this earth, his pants got ripped. That's why he's wearing sweatpants.
Yeah.
And he's seeing on billboards everywhere that it's like
he's
his
dead.
world, but it's different. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's like, what the hell?
But I'm blonde and I'm young.
Yeah, and I'm younger. Because he got the old stubble and all on his face.
It's clear that he's,
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't say his prime.
No, he probably is in his prime. That young, that's why that dude got killed. He was young and
dumb.
Goofy. If he was older and seasoned, like
this one,
myself and Peter.
Am I supposed to be the goofy young one?
I don't know. You from this new world, maybe. But go ahead, man. You know I'm playing.
Next scene is Miles and Peter. They need to Miles explained something to Peter, but he's like, here's the thing that your human gave me, the USB that can stop this machine. Mm-hmm. It's broken. We need to fix it, and we need to stop it.
Yeah, and I like when you just said when he talking about to the Spider-Man. I mean, then that's when they do that montage and Spider get to talking about how his life and it show that because I love they do that in this movie too.
I love that when they do it for each character.
Yeah.
That's also I want to mention this, I didn't write it down. That they had an entire montage of Miles swinging around on him, trying to scare the police, and his face takes a lot of punishment. Mouth open, teeth getting hit, face getting bruised, still alive.
Because that's when because what happened? He shot him with the
web and
with the web.
And then the police saw it, and now they chase him around town.
Yeah, Miles got to keep trying to work it because he halfway in and out of. Yeah.
Miles keep knocking him out.
Yeah, slammed his face into the tombstones and all types of stuff.
Disrespectful.
Current Peter. Using Peter as a shield.
Just in case they shoot him.
Yeah,
I would do the same thing.
Y'all ain't nothing.
What, if someone's shooting at me and...
Yeah, what you, Nino Brown then? You gonna pick up a kid and put him in front of you too?
No, not the kid, but the adult that's older than me, yes.
Why? They ain't got nothing to do with your business. You should be trying to get away or shoot back.
What if I don't have a gun?
Well, you shouldn't have been doing whatever you did to start this trouble.
What if I was framed?
Yeah, well, you got too many ifs. You need to move.
All right, but anyway, they go to the science lab, right? Where Fisk, employs his people to do this.
Mm-hmm.
They get inside and they see this head doctor.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, you can't do this. They'll mess with stuff." He said.
She's funny as I don't know what too.
He's basically saying, "I don't care what it does, get it done."
Yeah, that's what Fisk's telling her.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, "All right," but she does that thing once he's gone, like, "I do."
Yeah, dude. Yeah, she keeps mocking like bitch ass.
Her name is Olivia.
Yeah, Olivia. She's a funny. She's funny too.
She is funny. And then Peter gets caught while Miles goes invisible, trying to sneak this stuff out, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "You're dead.
Yeah.
I'll have fun dissecting you."
Yeah, Peter keep trying to
distract her
while Miles sneaking around.
Then she said my thing. I'll have fun dissecting you. He's like, "What?" And then like arms pop out her jacket.
But she had already put him in the chair. He was like strapped in the chair already, right?
Yeah.
And that's when she said she tell him who she really is.
Her name is Olivia Octavius.
Mm-hmm.
This world's dog.
I
first thought it was his daughter or grandson, and she had beef with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I think like you said, it's just this world of dog. That would be cool though if she had like family beef, like, "Oh, you did this to my grandfather."
We might find out in
part 2.
Yeah, it might be that way. You never know.
She starts chasing him, and she's having a fun the entire time, having butts. Make her tentacles in the butt sauce.
Yeah.
Just chasing him. Peter A.
What's that sound she be making? Don't she be making a weird sound?
What does it sound like?
Or was it just her saying little stuff? What she kept saying? Cause
she keeps saying little stuff in between.
Yeah, but she got like a little like sound she kind of makes.
She's making jokes and she laughs from time to time. That's maybe what you think of her laugh.
Yeah, it might be her laugh.
But no, Peter A's plan is grab a bagel. And it's important. Scientists, once they see Spider-Man, they all pull out the guns.
Yeah, everybody was they hated Spider-Man. That's how you know the only way they could work with Fisk. He said, "You must hate Spider-Man."
They pull it out with the quickness. And the bagel come important. He throws at one man and distracts him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, only one guy. The rest still have their guns pointed at Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that guy was important, I guess.
One less guy saved me.
One less always help. One less you gotta worry about.
Then it gets this cool chase where they're like swinging through the trees and stuff, and she's
she's
chasing
coming
around.
with the arm. She looks sweet. Hey, the computer or however they do the cartoons now.
I would love if they actually physically draw it.
That would take about 10 years to probably make this movie.
But it would be awesome.
Yeah, but she looks sweet coming.
Then Spider-Gwen showed up.
Cause that's when Peter's still trying to school Miles on how to swing.
He's like, "Do everything I said, but don't do it at the same time."
Yeah.
Also, Gwen been showing up periodically at Miles' school, and she was in the science place.
Cause when he first started, after he got bit, cause we skipped past that. After he got bit, when him and his uncle was doing the graffiti in the spot that he went to looking for him.
He got bit. He reacted better than Peter. Peter was like had in the back of his neck, had to pull the spider out.
I think both of them kind of had the same reaction. Because remember, he went home, he was sleeping forever. Remember, he kept rolling while his roommate was doing something on the computer.
But Miles killed me because Peter went, Miles was just like,
he
didn't even feel it.
But his was different, though. Because his was like it looked like a robot type.
42, genetically experimented on by Oscorp.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be the same spider that Peter bit, but
that bit Peter.
But I also think you're right. It might be the same breed of spider, like you said. You remember in Amazing Spider-Man they had all the spiders, because this one gave Miles different power than Peter.
Yeah,
and I doubt it's this DNA thing. I think it was different, like things that
because that joint was colorful and all that. But anyway,
I mean Peter's one was colorful, but that one was red and.
But it looked like when it was running on it, it looked kind of like the graffiti a little bit that they were spraying. I mean, it wasn't all over the body, but the hands looked like it was kind of robotic. That's why I thought it might have came from Oscorp, and it might have been.
And maybe it was part robot. Maybe that's why he has electricity.
I thought they might have took it, the stuff from the original Peter B that died,
and put it in this.
And they was trying to create their own, but whatever.
But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Spider-Man showed up. She whoops Olivia. I think I wanted to say Octavius.
Dr. Ock. That's who she is.
Dr. Ock. She's hanging there, and it's funny because both her things, so she's just like, hanging in the air like shit. Yeah. They do the same intro thing for Spider-Man movie of Spring. Her friend died. I do like this in her world. They show her when she's leaving, she's fighting another Doc Ock. The one that looks like the original Doc Ock. Yeah. I like that. Just showing that.
That's why I say I like when they do their montage or they showing who they are from the other past and how they got here. I like that.
Olivia goes back to Doc Kingpin, right? And he's doing his thing while I was mentioning, like, his mouth is open, he just tapping his pen. And this one they show how his family died. Yeah, it shows the whole situation. I love her cold bloodedness. His bodyguard Tombstone pulls out the guns, just grabs him by the neck with the tentacles. Mm-hmm. I like it though. You're choking me out, but I already still. He still got the guns out. Like, I'm gonna shoot this Joe. Both of us gonna die. And she's like smiling on that, like, we can just have to kill a few spiders and you can get your family. Mm-hmm. But it sounds like she wants something from him. I think maybe she wants. I think she gonna do your thing. Mm-hmm. I always got a plan in the back. I also like how she overtake you after we get rid of these spiders. I like how she's also holding herself up with the tentacles like the other Doc Ock. Like how she's walking on them jumps. Mm-hmm. She looks sweet. Where are we next? I'm glad they did a girl for that though. Mm-hmm. And there was a cool switch up. Mm-hmm. They goes to and this Peter Parker's his Salon. I love that little scene just of our Peter wanting to go like, no, I can't face her since his is dead. Yeah. But you can see he clearly wants to see her, but he still. And because they pushed him up there or something like that. And you can see the same look from Aunt May, like, I don't care that you're not even for this dimension, you're still mine. Yeah, because he's like, that is my Peter. Only thing, different color hair, older. Chubbier. Yeah, she said chubbier. They keep commenting on how he's fat. Yeah, he tried to act like he was good. Yeah, I said, hey. And she killed me. She came out with the bat. And then she said, I was suspecting y'all or something. Take him back to the shed and goes down. I want to nerd out real quick that in his spider cave, they actually do call it a spider cave. Yeah. Batman here. Mm-hmm. Also, in his song, they say Gotham smells, so I think this Peter met Batman. Yeah, they let you know that it could be a crossover in there somewhere. Maybe DC versus Marvel. With that multiverse. Maybe DC versus Marvel will happen again. Yeah, but they might sneak. He has all his suits. Some like when he was a vampire hunter, he has Doctor Strange's cloak. Some of the video that's why I was like, I didn't know them, John. You had to tell me. He had the video game suit with the white sign for the game you played. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyway, I just want to nerd out on that. He said, "Want to nerd out." I'm a nerd. No, it's alright. I like details. That's why our stuff be so long. But go ahead. And then they introduce other spiders. There's Penny Parker. Her father was Tony Stark or Peter Parker. Yeah, I get confused. And she has a robot. Or is Peter her father and Tony? Since Peter is Stark, since Tony is Peter's hero figure. Yeah, so maybe she is Peter's daughter, but she just got Stark tech. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Stark was there after maybe Peter died. Yeah, that's why I think like they still was tight over in whatever universe she came from, but. That's why she got. And then she has this organic spider that controls this mechanized suit that she's in, and she can get in, or she can get. She's a kid, so she's not really. Yeah, but she be in that joint eating all her little snacks, working that joint. I said she a beast. Then you got Peter Porker, Spider-Ham. Never trust a pig, except this one. He got all that slime and stuff on his hands. And he's like just wash my hands. He said, totally, I just washed my hands. I think he wasn't washing his hands. He probably sweeping his fingers. Yeah, just being a nasty pig. He's a pig. Yeah. And he's, like a Looney Tune, so he has he just has like a magical hammer he can pull out. Yeah, they all cartoons, but he's a cartoon in a cartoon. And he has a prejudice, like, I guess in his world, like, calling him a cartoon is like a racist term. Real disrespectful, yeah. Once someone calls him cartoon, he gets real serious. Yeah, Peter Porker. And then we get my favorite Peter. Well, actually, not my favorite, one of them. Spider-Man. He's from like the 1930s. He fights Nazis. Yeah, what they say? Because I like when they do all their he's a detective. He uses old sayings like you biscuit beater or something. Like that. Yeah. And he does all. That's what he said. And, I know, that's what I'm like. And then like in the montage, they show like how all the detective movies end with him kissing the girl. Yeah, always got him with the girl. Humphrey Bogart and them. shooting his Tommy gun.
Well, Humphrey didn't get the girl in Casablanca.
My bad. They showed it in the thing, but in the comics he does it more. He has a Tommy gun.
Yeah.
He doesn't even like them. He has qualms about
He
it.
from back then, and going against the mobsters and like you said, them Russians and all that type of stuff. He had to have a gun.
If you die, you die.
Yeah, he had to have a. Cause he got spider webs and stuff too, right?
Also, about his world, it's completely black and white, and I think his vision is black and white. Like he can't see color.
I think he can see color.
Oh,
that's one of the
why
reasons
when
he
he
took the Rubik's Cube. He was like, it's crazy, but
it's this
I like
little-
it. Yeah,
It's a little thing that
Yeah.
I see color through.
yeah, because he was like, dang, this is amazing. All colors on the cube.
They introduced Miles, right?
Mhm.
Oh, so you think his world, he can see color, but to
But
us.
the whole world is just black and white. I think
To
the
us.
whole world. No, to him, I think it's black and white too.
But coming here, he starts seeing all
Yeah,
this.
he's seeing all these colors. He's like, yeah, I'm taking this back with me. That's why he's like, because it's
As
amazing.
he said, I don't understand this thing yet, but I will.
Yeah, that's why I think they see black and white, but he can see color.
Color as
It's
well.
just no color back then. That's the point of it.
Back in his world.
Yeah, it's no color.
Okay. Just need that. Miles, they introduced him, they're like, Since, he can't show his powers, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
It killed me. Peter's like,
Because
he
Peter
can
keep trying to size him up.
He's
Like,
he
yeah,
can turn
turn
invisible. He's like, I
Show
can't
him,
do that.
kid.
I can't do a command. He can't do a command. But
Yeah, he can.
he's like, I can't shock people either. He can't shock people on command either.
Yeah.
But he's Miles.
Yeah. Peter keep trying to defend him.
But even though they go down Miles at times, Peter's the only one who's like, hey, lay off. And he's like,
But yeah, but right then, that's when Miles, they got to run Miles off.
He's like, can you get up after being? Can you see your loved one die?
Yeah.
Can you watch the world be destroyed in front of you?
And he did.
That's
But
actually
see, all of that happened. Did you pick everything they said? Can you do all of that happened to Miles? You watched his loved one die. All that stuff happened.
Also, I think the one "Can you watch the world die" is a reference to his first comic thing when he was part of Secret War.
It might be a reference to that, but
also
what's going on. So that's why I said everything they asked. That's why I ain't say nothing to you. I thought you caught it. I said, damn, everything they said to him at the end, all that stuff he went through, so he can do all of it. They said, can you do this? Can you? And he can do it all.
They beat him down,
But
right?
he can't have a father. He can't be named after his father though. But go ahead.
And they broke him down eventually, and like everyone after taking so much, I guess.
Yeah.
Abuse, your feelings are eventually gonna get hurt.
Yeah, I mean.
So of course he just.
They ain't no robot.
So he just left out for a minute,
And then as soon as he left, he turned invisible.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Look, see."
But Peter's the one. While they're all feeling like, he's not ready. Peter's like, whoa.
Yeah,
And
he might have given him a chance, but Peter got to go with the group.
You point this out. As soon as Peter said something to them, they're all sad.
Yeah. Yeah, Peter like, hold up, like, come on, man.
So Miles goes to his uncle, the person that always comforts him.
Mm-hmm. But when he got there, his uncle wasn't there.
Oh, I want to mention one scene from the beginning. I forgot. After he's chased by a prowler, right? He goes to his parents' house, and the dad's like, "Why are you here?" And the mom's like, "Shush, he's hurting."
I don't like that either.
I know you don't like it because the mom's name and all that.
No, I don't like it because. What you mean, shush? He supposed to be at that school.
I mean, would you not say the same thing?
Yeah, I would have. Ooh, shush.
No, like.
No, I wouldn't have said what his father said. I would have been like, "You all right? Like, what you?"
Yeah, like
you're supposed to be in school. Is everything okay?
But
I would have said that. But
would you say with the mom, not the shush part, but saying he needs us right now?
No, she was right and all that, but I'm like, I don't think she should have been shushing him, because he is asking questions. We paying money for him to go to this school that he. Well, I don't even think they paying money. I think his skill got him into the school.
He did say that earlier in the cop car, right?
What?
He said, "Your skill got you here." He's like, "No, that's through a lottery got me here."
Yeah.
No, he said the lottery got me here. And he said, "No, your skill
got you here." Yeah. Peter,
he embarrassed him.
Miles ain't want to go.
He embarrassed him at the front door. He said, "Say I love you."
That's why I ain't understand. Like, why would Miles be embarrassed?
No, I'm saying the embarrassing part is that he's using the megaphone.
But no, he told him to say it in the car.
And Miles
got out. But my whole thing is, well,
I would have said it while I was in the car.
I didn't grow up with, I didn't have a father, but I don't think if I did have a father growing up, I don't think I'd be upset if he's like, man, I love you. I love you too. Fuck us up.
Back when we were, like we said, Miles go to his uncle for comfort.
Yes.
And his uncle's not there, so he's just chilling, right? And then he hears someone coming through the window. It's the Prowler, right?
Yeah.
Also, can I say I love the Prowler's cape? Like, at times it looks like Batman. Like,
Yeah,
so.
That's why you probably love all them capes because at times it look like Batman.
No, I like Spider-Man's cape because it reminds me of the comic, you know. But Prowlers, I'm saying, like, the animation, how, like, sometimes it moves. You know, he's like, and he's talking with the voice modifier, and then, blah, 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 it's the uncle. That's why he's in his apartment.
Yeah, he was sick.
Also, but the Uncle T's like, he knows someone's there, but he can't
he
see
can get
Miles.
a feeling, because
like
Miles off is invisible.
His tech can't see him, but then he sees his plans get shifted, and he's gonna go through. He's like, puts his mask on and go after him.
Chasing Miles.
Miles escapes and goes to the spiders, right? They're having tea with Aunt May or something.
Yeah, but what?
And then everyone breaks in. The Scorpion breaks in. Doc Ock breaks in. Tombstone breaks in.
Yeah, he thought he was.
Prowler breaks in after a while.
Yeah, he thought he was. He got away, but the Prowler was on him. That's why he a Prowler.
I just have a question. Since you was like, I assume fought Doc Ock at times. So I assume they all have the same villains. At least I know like 3 of them do.
Who?
I know Spider-Man Noir, Gwen, and regular. Actually no, and Spider-Ham and regular Peter knows about all these villains, like Tombstone, Scorpion, Doc Ock. I feel like they fought Doc Ock each by himself.
But I'm saying maybe, but they might be different. Like how in Miles' world, Doc Ock is a lady.
And her tech might be different, you're saying?
No, I'm just saying it's a lady. I don't think they know how to describe it. It's not like everybody got a Peter Spider-Man mask on. So in any world I come to, when I see the guy with the Spider-Man mask, that's the Spider-Man of this world. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just took it as like you're in this big group together and you can't, and none of y'all, since there's multiple taking her on, and like others are taking the other, like 2 of them are taking her on, they can't be there. I'm just like, y'all fought Doc Ock being by yourself. I mean, she might be a girl, but she's still Doc Ock.
But maybe
well, her strategy is different, like how
her skills might be better than the Doc Ocks they fought. She might be smarter. Like I don't know. I'm with you a little bit, but I'm like she might just be more skilled.
I mean, I know.
And then they in there fighting in that tiny house, so I don't know if they thinking about making sure Aunt May don't get hurt. So now you got to worry about how you fighting because they don't care. You see, she hitting everything, wall and all that. Then Scorpion and them come in, they don't care. They destroying the whole house.
My bad. I had a question because I'm like, that should have been easy work for at least 2 of y'all, you know.
I mean, yeah, I think.
But then
you see when they finally lock in and focus, but I think right there they was just because they was eating and chilling, and then Miles came in
all worried,
so they kind of thrown on. Then their spider senses started tingling.
All at once.
Yeah, all at once, and then.
So it's like a silent alarm.
Yeah, so they just, I don't think, and then they used to fighting as individuals. So I don't think at the time they was thinking team up. Oh, okay, Zudi know how to do the same thing I know how to do. So you know, like how Batman and Robin throw alley oops, I might throw them up and you come and kick them, or you know how they do.
I'm sorry, it's just something that probably went your mind. I still love the fight scene. I love it.
No, I understand what you're saying. I mean, it was a good point.
I love it. Just like them going outside and fighting Scorpion. Some of them staying in there fighting Tombstone. Aunt May knocked Tombstone out, saying, "Take it outside, y'all."
Yeah.
And after they wouldn't respect,
destroyed my whole house.
After y'all wouldn't respect her, she grabbed the bat and knocked him out cold and said, "Take it outside."
And they still
destroyed the house. You can see in her face. I mean, since you know, destroying her pictures of Uncle Ben and her Peter.
Yeah, her Peter, like.
And this house probably had memories, so you know, it's just like
crushing her. Mm-hmm.
And that her grandchildren. Is it her grandchildren? Her nephew?
I mean, I look at it like her grandchildren because she's been raising Peter since he was a young man. So.
I know that he called him aunt. I mean, he calls her Aunt May. I always took it as more of like a grandma relationship.
I look at it like his mom because he just saying Aunt May because since he was a kid, he known her as Aunt May, so that's why he just called her that, even when his parents was alive. So I just think, you know, she like a mom. She definitely mom to him, but he just been calling her Aunt May for forever. So you know, it is what it is.
Okay, but anyway, Prowler showed right, and he started whooping Miles. Peter B's like, "Get out of here, Miles," and he started fighting Prowler. But you see after a while, Prowler just like
Prowler stopped punishing Peter.
But we didn't see the end of the fight.
Peter A, you keep calling him Peter B.
Peter A.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, but we don't also see the end of the fight. We just see Miles run out. Peter, as soon as Miles ran out, he could have probably thrown Prowler.
I doubt it, because then the Prowler come right out after that.
And he comes out after Miles. He gets Miles on the roof, right? And then Miles, knowing who Prowler is now, takes off his mask, and he's like, Miles?
Yeah, because the Prowler ain't know who he was, but...
And now it changed everything. He can't...
Yeah, because he took his mask off, didn't he?
And Fisk, my bad, Kingpin. I just used to call him Fisk.
Call him Fisk, that's his name.
Fisk in his ears like, hey, what you doing? Kill him. You know? And you can see him, he's seeing him. He can't see him where he can see their Miles' face, but you can see them.
He can see Spider-Man and Prowler.
And Prowler holding him by the throat.
And then he see Prowler pull the mask back on Spider-Man.
And you can see he's clearly thinking like what his next decision will be. He's probably gonna go attack Fisk. Before he can do that, you start.
I think more than that, I think he's starting to reevaluate like everything he doing, like all the illegal stuff, because he thinking like, damn, like I'm right here. I was about to kill my nephew, who is like my son. Even it's my brother's son, but I love him like my son too, and he my best friend. So I think he was just like everything, like processing all of it. Like, damn, what am I doing?
You just had to really sit there and
think. Yeah, like, what am I doing? This made me, you know, sometimes it takes stuff like that to make you realize, like, dang, I'm tripping.
And then Fisk shoots him.
Yeah, killed him.
It's killed him.
All in one moment.
It killed him.
1 second, I mean.
And all of the movies that everyone has fight scenes, he keeps pulling out the pistol, and I keep forgetting about it since I keep thinking of him more of the
he's a physical guy. He like to get physical. But they too far away for him to get physical.
But I'm just saying, every time he just pulls out the pistol, I'm like, oh, he has that.
And he more doing that because he's looking at him. He don't know that's his nephew.
And you're just taking all this pause. I assume you're.
Yeah, like he looking at him like. Then you put him down, and because he put him down, and I think he put his hands up or something. And once he seen that, that's letting Fisk know, you ain't gonna kill him.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm gonna kill you.
You against me now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. You more. I need to kill you first because you traded on me. But go ahead.
Miles, get out of there.
Yeah, that hurt me right there. I was hurt that no, because he took right.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say.
Oh, go ahead.
He took him to a safe place, and he's like, "Miles, like I'm sorry."
Yeah.
And before he could say anything else, he
died.
Mm-hmm. And then one of the worst part, his brother got the call, right? And he sees Spider-Man goes off, so he follows Miles, right? So he's like, hands up, and Miles just had to go invisible and escape, right? Mm-hmm. And then he had to see it's his brother.
Yeah.
And then he sees Spider-Man was the last one holding him. He's like, no.
And see, that's what I really wanted to happen. I would like that to happen. I was telling you that.
You want his father?
I want his father to I wanted his father to become a villain.
Like his next Green Goblin.
Yeah, like I hate Spider-Man now.
That would have been cool.
Because him and his brother used to be tight. Because remember, even his brother was telling Miles, like, your father, he used to be down there spray painting and stuff.
But then he became a cop.
Yeah, he said, but your father a good man.
And then the father was pooping on the uncle.
Yeah, shitting on the uncle the whole time.
But then once uncle was dead, he forgot about that.
See,
like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Didn't matter. It was just.
But nah, he ain't really shit on because he
more talking about his own.
Nah, he was like he used to be. What did he say about the uncle? He said something good about him, but then he went the other way. But he kind of shitted on him.
But I just like how he forgot all about that.
Of course, he battled him. He hold up. I mean, he could have. See, my problem with the father is just because you're a police and your brother on the other side, that don't mean you can't have no relationship with him. More importantly, you might need to just be around him more often. Maybe you can slowly get him to not become no cop. I mean, he shouldn't be no fucking police. That's the worst job. But at least he might think about, man, look at the effect you have on my nephew. I mean, on your nephew, man. He look up to you, man. What if he found out the stuff you doing? You wouldn't want that.
I like in the video game. I actually like the idea because he knew, the father knew, and he told him,
Yeah,
in Spider-Man, in Miles Morales games, the uncle reveals that, he knew why I did it. And he told me, stop.
Yeah.
And I more just didn't. But anyway, I like that idea that he would know and he told him. But anyway, Spider-Man, they all show up, right? And they're like, we all know what you're going through. And most of the Peter Parkers, are like, we lost our uncle.
Yeah, I lost Uncle Benjamin, your man. Black Noir. He said, I lost my uncle. He's Spider-Man, so I lost my Uncle Ben. He said, I lost my Uncle Benjamin. Like, we don't do the short name. No, none of that.
I respect.
Funny.
Peter Porker, says, I lost my Uncle Ben. The little girl, Penny Parker, said, I lost my father. And what's it called?
Gwen lost. She said I lost my best friend.
Peter.
Mm-hmm.
I like how it all has to ever revolve around Peter's uncle or him.
Yeah.
Either he's the father or he's the best friend or it's his uncle.
But then they because that's when
they all leave out and they basically. Oh yeah, here's the thing with the collider. Someone has to stay to turn it off and destroy it. Mm-hmm. And I was saying that, but Miles like, I stay. This is my Earth. You know, you all will die if you stay
gotta
here.
go home. Mm-hmm. But they like, you ain't built for this, Miles.
That was the beginning. And now they're saying you can't do it. You're never, you know.
At the beginning, they said you weren't built for it, and then at the end, they said you still ain't built for it.
And Peter B's like, you can't escape. You know, Miles can't do nothing. But so he just tapes him, take the thing, and it's like.
No, because he's telling them, Peter like, no. I mean, Miles like, no, man, I can go. And then you see Gwen and them going out the window. They jive, feeling bad, but they like, he ain't prepared. And that's when Peter gave him that jump.
He picks him up and he's like, do anything to stop me. Prove to me that you were right. And Miles couldn't do nothing.
No, because what he do at first? He gave him that, sweep the legs, and then took the jaw and then held him and said, prove that you can do anything to stop me, like you said.
And Miles just couldn't.
I just like that part because it come back at the end. But go ahead.
Miles basically what they call couldn't do nothing but just get angry.
Really? I thought he was about to cry.
I mean, he was about to cry, but I'm saying
put the webs on.
But he couldn't, turn visible, shocked. You know, he couldn't just do anything.
Yeah, because he was still thinking about his uncle. His mind wasn't.
Like you said, Peter webbed him to the thing, covered his mouth. And you can see outside the window after Peter leaves, you can see the rest of the spiders listening in.
But I like before he webbed his mouth, he was like, "You ain't ready yet." And he was like, "I know when I'm ready." He said,
"It's a leap.
You won't."
That's all it is.
Yeah, it's just a leap of faith. And then that's when he said, "Be quiet." And shot this shit up his mouth.
And then his father came telling him about the news. But since he's taped, he can't, respond.
Since he I see you, Miles, because he can see the light and see his reflection under the door.
And he thinks
Miles just mad at him. Mm-hmm. All the time Miles came.
And he gives Miles a life lesson, basically, like, it's okay to be upset and stuff like that. I forget,
exact word for word what he was saying, but he basically.
So Miles, after he gets out the tape, webs. That's the only thing. He goes to Ame, right? He customizes his suit.
Yeah, she said, I knew he was coming,
Puts his shoes on, his part of his outfit.
What she say to him?
I knew he was coming up personally just for you.
Yeah,
the web shoes for him.
But I thought she said something else like how they was saying, like, you ain't ready, but I think, like, she was, like, more like, maybe she ain't say it, but she was insinuating that, yeah, you ready. Like, I think go ahead, yeah.
But, she, what's it called, gives him the custom web shooters. Mm-hmm. He spray faces you.
Because she made them jumps, right? And she was like, look, perfect fit.
Just for you.
Yeah.
He had the shoes on, what was it called?
The ones. Spider-Man, Jordan 1.
It was a part of his outfit. Without those, he couldn't go to battle.
Yeah. But that black jump, he spray painted that jump. Because she made him a regular... I mean, she made him a suit, but it was Spider-Man colors, Peter colors.
He had a...
He should have spray painted brown.
I like the black brown.
I like the black too, though.
They showed him taking his leap of faith and start swinging into the place. The Spider-Mans have infiltrated Kingpins. I'm sorry, every time I say Fisk, it sounds like I'm saying wrong. Fisk. Mm-hmm. They into Kingpin lab, right, where they're doing the universe thing.
Yeah, where they colliding all the worlds.
I love it. Doc Ock's just in there with her arms, just doing her scientific thing.
Yeah, chill.
They tried to do the thing, but it was a trap. You can see her coming through the roof behind them. Come on, all the scientists already have the guns already
pointed. They walk right into the trap.
Then while they're Peter A is almost captured by Doc Ock, she just started getting punches left and right. And it's like coming out of nowhere. She's like, where is it? And then he jumps out and punches her face out.
Yeah, Peter knew once he just saw seeing.
They all knew, I think, when they all started seeing how she was.
She was reacting.
You can see how they all went like.
They said, "Oh, Miles, this soft ass came out."
And he saved them, and they probably died. What's it called? I love it. They do Doc Ock dirty. They hit her with a 3-piece special. Miles hit her, then Gwen hit her, then Peter comes back with her. Then Miles and Gwen hit her at the same time.
And it's hard to describe to the people watching. The visual.
You have to watch it.
Awesome.
It was like he says, amazing how they're doing it. But the machine gets turned on, right? And it had this box, and like it's pulling from different universes, you know. Perfect matches for theirs, and his wife and son, you keep seeing them phase in and out.
Phase in and out, yeah.
Like trying to find the perfect ones.
Cause I like on it when they show, cause what happened when Miles jumped down, like jumping into a pool.
I'm about to get to that. You know, all the Spider-Man start winning. I love how Spider-Man Noir did Tombstone. Tombstone's skin is impenetrable. No bullet can hurt him. No. Yeah. You need gas to make his, you know, like you and me skin. So, Spider-Man Noir, something like eggs or you butter biscuit something.
Yeah, he's saying all them old fake slang words.
But no, hits him with the two-piece, throws his hat into his face.
Oh yeah, I love when he
he grabs the car and swings it at him, blowing up.
Punished.
And yeah, he still found the time to grab his hat and laugh.
Oh yeah, you know, he always. That's why I like when they jumping down. He always holds the hat.
It reminds me of Carmen Sandiego or something.
I mean, he like Indiana Jones, and you know that's one of the part of the uniform.
I mean, he gets guns pointed at him constantly. He's like Indiana Jones. The spider robot, Penny Parker, thing gets destroyed, right? And it's just her and her organic spider left. Yeah. I don't know why it's saying organic. I think it's saying it since the robot. It's a living spider. The same one who bit her father. Then Scorpion says something. The cartoon thing. It's a spider ham. He's like, cartoon? Yeah. Like spider ham. Destroyed it. Pulled out the hammer, made it like the size of a car, and smashed them.
Cause Scorpion was just beating one of them other spiders.
No, he was beating Penny, robot.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, what are you gonna do, you little cartoon?"
Yeah, cause he took his tail and spiked through the face of that John, almost crushed her.
And I never seen. He got mad when he said cartoon. Yeah. You know. Then they piece of Doc Ock. She's like, she's gonna remember her last attack. The thing comes out the bus comes out the way, smacks her off to the side. I think she's still alive.
Yeah, it crushed her. She definitely alive.
I think it flew her to one of those things where she escaped and through a door or something, dropped the building.
Yeah, I ain't sure about it. I know she ain't died from.
I seen worse Doc Ock stick things in that.
It's impossible.
They start sending each other home, right? Spider-Man, Penny Parker goes first, right? I like it also for every time they jump in. Hers is more of like an anime, like bright colors, but bright red and blue.
The Japan animation.
I love it. Again, Spider-Man Noir is like, I don't understand this cube yet, but I will. Yeah. Takes it back with him. His I like
his
when
world go black and white, everything. That looks sweet.
What's it called? Spider Ham.
Oh, Peter
Porker. I call him Spider Ham. I changed their names, occasionally. I like how he floats in like he's a cartoon, and then it changes to like the Looney Tunes colors. Yeah. Spider Gwen's like, I'm happy to have a friend. Yeah. It's clear she meant more, but friend.
You know what that means? She won.
She leaves and her thing goes pink and
pink and white.
Kingpin somehow gets out there and said, Spider-Man.
Yeah, he walking on the land.
He's walking on nothing.
He's like on the roof of one of the buildings.
Oh, it's like, Spider-Man, you did this. Calling, come fight me. Peter A's like, I had to handle this. Miles does the leg sweep and he's like, no. He's like, go get your girl. He's like, but how do I know it's ready? He's like, you'll know. Yeah. He's like, you're right.
Nah, because he told him at first, like, go home. And he's like, nah, I gotta stay here and do it. And he's like, nah, I can do it. And that's when
he drops him in the thing. He's like, nicely done, or something like that.
Nah, because when he grabbed him, he was like, yeah. He said whatever Peter said to him. It's all.
He said it's all elite.
Yeah.
No, he didn't say that. He said you'll know when you're ready.
Yeah,
and Peter, when he's falling, he's like, well done. And Miles still somehow hurt him when he's going to think.
Yeah, he got that. They got that.
And somehow Kingpin got off the floating roof that wasn't even close to the building onto the building. Yeah. Man, probably Hulk smashing, jumping around.
He said, yeah, I'm gonna beat you. I beat the regular Spider-Man, the real Spider-Man. I'm gonna do to you.
And yeah, he keeps calling, he's like the real Spider-Man. Yeah. He slams one hand into the building, the glass just shatters.
Shattering. That don't look sweet.
Him and Miles fighting, and I love the fight. It's again one of those things where we're trying to describe it, but you really have to
words. Yeah.
You have to watch it to really see. That's actually with all our animated shows.
That's why all the movies, period. Because some of the scenes we were talking about.
I think we described some of them.
If you haven't seen it, you wouldn't understand.
I mean, even when you've seen it, I think we described it well enough. But Some of those you just need to like watch it.
Yeah.
But their fight is awesome. Like they're jumping from building the subway thing.
Yeah,
This
Kingpin
is
beating the hell out.
You see Miles getting his shots in, but every time Kingpin hits him, you see like it's like one of those things that and what they call anime where like they have the shock thing.
Yeah. See, if this was a DC cartoon, like you said,
blood
he
would be
been spitting up blood.
Blood would be flying.
Yeah, that's why I like DC anime better than Marvel.
Animation.
Hey, I like DC movies. I mean,
DC
they not better than them, but
they do their animation.
If they did them better, they'd be better because I like darker movies instead of my heroes being in.
But those animated shows, the cartoons, and video games, they beat Marvel.
Oh yeah. Marvel only win with live action.
They only win because cartoon wise, they only win because of Spider-Man. Game wise, also.
Their games and their cartoons not bad though.
No, I'm just saying the only reason that they're able to keep up to DC. I'm not saying like they're below DC.
Like you're talking about the old cartoons like X-Men when I was a kid.
But most of the stuff that keeps them afloat, besides their live action stuff, is Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Kingpin's eventually he's being Spider-Man in the subway thing, but then his wife and son come in like, and they're reacting to it. They're like,
yeah.
He's like, wait, come back.
Yeah, they were scared of.
Like they run away, and then like the cart shift, and then they're gone. And you see that they come out the portal thing he's shooting.
Yeah, because they inside the train and they run through the double doors to the other caboose.
I like that though, just showing that 1 second that it was there, next second it was gone, like how it was for him.
Because at that time, didn't Miles jump up there and put the jump in the
No, he was trying, but no, the thing was already in there. He had to press
it all the way in. That's what I'm talking about.
And no, Fisk, they get onto the what's it called, that bridge. One of those, the Brooklyn Bridge. He does the same thing. He does up here. He's like,
broke that.
Should have killed Miles, but didn't.
Bounced Miles through the concrete.
Miles hit his uncle thing when he's like, "You like a girl?" Grab by the shoulder. He said, "Hey."
Yeah, but the whole time this is happening, his father over there watching.
He's like, "Come on, Spider-Man, you can do it."
Yeah, he rooted.
Also, yeah, the entire I think the entire planet, but all we see is the city. It's phasing in and out of reality.
Yeah.
You know that this
all the world's just mixing all up.
Like the Brooklyn Bridge is becoming multiple things. Buildings are growing different parts of them or something.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it looks sweet, but I know it's about to be painful for them people.
This is how you can introduce the MCU. Have an incursion. Bring Kang in.
Of course.
Miles shocks Fisk, send him into the thing, turns off the entire thing. He bonds with his father, like saying, "I love you" and stuff. But
his father looking at him like, because he don't know. Plus he got the Spider-Man uniform.
And he's doing the New York accent. He's like, "I love you, Mom."
Is he doing a New York accent? I doubt it.
He sounds like, "Hey, I'm walking here."
He's just trying to deepen his voice so his father don't know it's him.
He sounds like he's from New York.
You're a good cop. Yeah, he sound like that. What I just did sound like you from New York, then he sound like he's from New York. Man.
That doesn't sound like he's from New York.
Because he didn't sound like...
Watch the movie, he sounds like he's from New York. When? At the end when he talks to his father. We agree to disagree.
I hope no people from New York is watching this because he's being very disrespectful.
What's it called? He swings off, he talks about, he does the last intro thing like, "Hey, we're going to do this one more time. I'm Spider-Man."
Yeah.
I like he shows his best friend, "I'm Spider-Man." I'm the guy who inspired Ned from the MCU.
Yeah, the computer little dude.
And I like at the end credit scenes, you see Spider-Man 99. And his assistant, Lucy.
What's 99? Miguel?
Miguel O'Hara.
Miguel O'Hara.
Every time I think of O'Hara, you know who I think of.
Oh, 66.
What did he used to always say?
Oh,
I forgot he had something he always used to say. He's awesome. You need to bring him back.
Hey, that stuff was terrible. But
he got
other people.
My bad. He go see the original Spider-Man from the 60s, that cartoon. They do that meme where they point at each other. All right, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell and comment on this video.
I can't even speak English. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.
I won.